Understanding your voice type is crucial if you want to have a regular singing practice. This can save you from wasting hundreds of hours practicing exercises that are wrong for your voice type and that actually can damage it. My name is Jorgelina. I've been a vocal coach for 13 years and I specialize in teaching adults how to sing contemporary music from a holistic and integral approach. In this video, I'm going to show you how to understand what your voice type is, what it is useful. Now stay tuned until the end because I have a resource that is going to help you expand your vocal range regardless of the voice type you have. Now understanding your voice type is crucial for any style that you want to sing. If you are a classical singer, this is going to be much more relevant and every voice classification has subtypes, but I focus in contemporary singing, so I am going to use the voice classification based on contemporary music now. We have three big groups of voices for both females and males. For males, the different voice types that we have are tenor, which is the highest, baritone, and we have bass. We also have countertenor, but that's not so common. For females, the sopranos are the higher voices, the mezzo-sopranos are in the middle, and finally contralto is the lowest female voice. I actually don't like to be very structured when it comes to voice ranges because it can become a limitation. And on the other hand, understanding your voice type can actually help you resolve songs much more easily. For example, I have some singers, sometimes they are new to singing and then they have this amazing low, deep voice and they come to their first lesson, they tell me they are very sad because they try to sing an Ed Sheeran song and they can't and therefore they are not good at singing. Well, that usually is because Ed Sheeran doesn't have any problem in going up to a G4 easily, this note here. And for baritones and basses, that is going to be much harder because these voices are a little bit more dense. So generally, a singer that has a very low voice comes to sing a very high song from a male and they are singing the song an octave lower. What do I mean by this? For example, if the song goes like this, they sing it here. So same note, but it sounds different. And so what it means is that they are singing a song that is not in the right key. Now, this is a very important distinction from contemporary music to classical music. In contemporary music, we have to fit the songs to suit our range. So there is no shame in lowering an Adele song that is too high for you, for example, 1 semitone down or 2 semitones down. So that is why it is so important to understand your voice range. So you can resolve any song that you want, not only in an easier way for you, but also in a way that the song sounds much better. A lot of times I have singers that have a nice deep voice, sounds great, and they don't even use it. They want to sing high notes only, and they don't use their strength. So it is a combination between getting to where you want to get, but also using your natural strengths. Now, in terms of specific notes, in theory, a tenor, for example, can reach a C3 with ease, but if they go to B2 and it starts to be quite hard and just uneasy or maybe impossible, then they are probably a tenor. And if they can reach up to with ease, right, with ease, with a full voice up to A flat 2, for example, that is called a baritone. And then basses are able to sing with ease notes up to an E2 easily. Now for female voices, on the other hand, sopranos can sing easily from a C4 and they start having trouble going a little bit lower than that. Mezzo-sopranos can sing with ease until A3, for example, or from A3 onwards. And contraltos can sing from an E3 with ease. Now I'm only showing you here the lowest note that the different voices can sing in theory. But of course, going higher is also different for each one of those voices. Voices that are a little bit lower have more density and they are generally a little bit less flexible in the higher notes, while higher voices perhaps have an easier time going higher. Now, of course, this is the theory. I'm a soprano particularly, but I have trained my voice to sing in the octave 3 because a lot of my favorite songs have very low notes. But of course, there are boundaries. For example, if I want to sing a song by Karen Carpenter, who was a very good contralto, I don't have an easy time and it doesn't sound good, so I am better off bringing the key a little bit higher. This song, it's much easier to sing and it sounds better as well because my strength is a little bit higher. A very important thing that I want you to understand here is that this shouldn't be a limitation. This should be something that helps you sing better, that helps you progress faster and enjoy the songs more, discover your own sound. But by no way it should be a limitation for you, because you can work out on your voice to make it lower, to make it higher. It's possible and it's good for your voice as well. Of course, if you have a different voice type, you are going to have some strength and some weaknesses, and you're going to have to learn to work around it in an efficient way to not harm your voice. Now, a very important distinction here is that you can, as I said before, you can change the key of any song to make it better suit your voice, and this is something we contemporary singers do all the time. In fact, if you sing in a band with good musicians, the first thing they're going to ask you is, in what key do you do the song? Now, if you have no idea of how to change the key of a song or what it actually means, I actually have a video about it. I'm going to link it in the description below so you can access to it and you can do it by yourself. Now, let's keep the momentum going. If you are ready to expand your voice regardless of your voice type, go to the description below and find my free 3 exercises to expand your vocal range. These are exercises that are very gentle and appropriate for any kind of voice, so you can get started with that today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, subscribe, because I'm always posting content like this for beginners and not so beginner singers. So go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you next video.